Yo, what's up? This is Nick. There's going to be two things you're probably going to get out of this. There's going to be people that are going to go like, okay, I'll learn from this experience, and the other people, oh, I've never had that problem, I've never gotten sick, it's totally fine. Let me be clear, if you pull this kind of habit in the health department, like if the health department saw me do this, I would get written up, or I would get a critical point, and if I did continuously, I wouldn't just get a warning, this would also shut down my kitchen. So hopefully you do not pull this habit. Maybe you do, and I'm not sure. But regardless, I'll tell you what happened. So I work in my kitchen, which I have this commercial kitchen. One of the things I have to do is I have to cook for at least 300 to 260 people in this kitchen. And in return, I get to do my meal plans and catering in there, which is kind of cool. So I've gotten to learn my name after this, after a while, because I've been working there for a little bit now. And these guys come up to me.
Oh yeah, Nick, can you reheat this for us? We got someone that's leaving. We're just doing a farewell kind of potluck.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And
how would you reheat this?
It's like, well, I mean, there's a couple ways. I can do it really quickly for you. I can put it in the pan with a little bit of water, and it'll come back to life. That can be done in at least 6 minutes. Or if you want to do it low and slow, we can throw your noodles, which that was one of the dishes. We can throw it in the steamer. It's going to take some time. I was like,
oh, okay, cool.
And then there was the other one, which was a lamb. We throw it in the oven, and I said I can throw it in the pan also, and this will be reheated really quickly, but I have to throw some liquid in there, but I'll re-season it for you.
No, just throw it in the oven. I've already seasoned it.
I was like, okay, it's just going to dry out. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's their food. So 10 minutes go by and they come back.
Is it ready?
No, I can check for you. So I pull out the thermometer and I check for them because they need to see this. And I said, yeah, it's not done. It needs to be heated up. I was like,
oh.
Okay. So another 10 minutes go by. It's about 20 minutes this time. And they go,
hey Nick, can you just check where it's at?
I was like, yeah, sure, I'll check it. But I knew it wasn't going to be any closer. At this point, the noodles from the steamer, I checked it, it's about like 110 degrees. And then the lamb was about like 90 degrees. And
they're like, oh, okay, fine. Hopefully it's there sooner.
I was like, it's going to be probably at least 40 minutes to almost, 30 minutes.
They're like, really? I don't think it'll take that long.
I'm like, okay. So next thing, another 10 minutes come by and they said,
can you check it again?
And I checked the temperature, and now it's like 120, like 130. And they say,
yeah, it's fine. We'll take it now.
And I said, what do you mean, take it now?
We already cooked it already, so it's already properly cooked. We should be no problem.
I'm like, no, that's not how it works.
I was like, what do you mean?
Yes, you've cooked it the first time, but you've cooled it down, and now you have to reheat it. And to reheat it, it has to be 165 degrees to kill off any harmful bacteria. You can eat it cold. If you had it cold beforehand without us reheating it, you would have been fine. But because we're reheating it, we have no choice but to bring 165.
No, it should be fine.
And I was like, let me be clear. If the health department came in right now and they saw this, I would be written up, and I'd lose my excellent. And it's like, so if you want this reheated in my kitchen, it's going to be 165. I do not care. I don't care what you do in your habits, but this is my kitchen. This is what's going on. And if someone gets sick, it's going to fall under me, under liability, if anyone wants to blame. So we're doing it my way, and this is the law. And
oh, okay.
Tail behind their legs and between their legs, and just walked off, and they sat down, and it came back to 165, and it was ready. But I couldn't believe that was a mindset. Guys, if you, even though you think you've cooked the food, that's great, you've cooked it. If you're cooling down in the fridge, I don't know how long that's been in the fridge for. So let's say you've gotten a pot of soup that you've left in an Instant Pot, and you put it into the fridge, and it's been in the danger zone for at least 4 hours or 3 hours. If it's in that between of 90 degrees to 70 degrees, for a long time, every 15 minutes, bacteria doubles. You have increased the chances of getting sick. And that's what their containers were. I knew from just looking at these containers that they didn't cool it down correctly. And I even saw condensation. When you see condensation like on lids, usually people have this habit because they're afraid that it dries it out. Yes, it dries it out, but that's where you add water to rehydrate it back up. But people generally don't get that idea for some reason. It's strange to me. It's just so foreign. I wish people would understand and just ask chefs what to do. It seems like everyone thinks they're an expert. You know, oh, I eat food and I cook at home. I know what I'm doing. No, that's not how it works. So, what's the conclusion? If you are going to reheat food, bring it up to 165 degrees. Get a thermometer. Oh, bloody hell. See, if you start seeing steam, a lot of steam, that's generally scalding point. Scalding is about 170 degrees. That is a way to get around it. Most likely, if you're nuking it in the microwave, which majority of people do, you'll probably have like, you put it in your mouth, oh, it's hot. You've already probably got it to that proper temperature. Please, please, please don't pull off these habits. You can hurt elderly people, and you can also, hurt infants because of your bad habits. Hopefully you learn from this. Anyway, click the like button if this helped you out. If not, I don't know what to say. I know there's going to be some people in the audience that has this mindset, oh, I do this all the time. I'm fine. Nothing happens to me. A little diarrhea is fine. Okay, I can't convince you. Maybe one day when you have some sort of near-death experience, or you've harmed someone terribly from giving them a foodborne illness, maybe you'll learn from there. I feel that's the only way some people learn, is just having a bad experience. That's just how people learn, is negative experiences. Not to be pessimistic, but I'm just being honest here. Okay, that's just what I found in the cooking industry. Anyway, peace. If you haven't subscribed already. La la la.